How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well in 2021. This is the Michigander CJ doing a review on my MPX. So the MPX is made by Sig Sauer. It's a pistol caliber carbine. It is a very, very nice firearm. It's actually one of the few pistol caliber carbines that I know of, if not the only one that's piston driven. So let's talk a little bit about it. First, we'll start with the specs. So this is an MPX-K, so it has a 4.5-inch barrel. It has a cold hammer forged carbon steel barrel. Has a Timney single stage trigger. Has a hard coat anodized coating. The weight on this one is 5 pounds. Some would consider that heavy for a pistol caliber carbine, but I think it's just fine. It's a gas piston operated gas system. See if I can get that on camera. I don't know, it might not show it. There it is. Yep. The price on this one, well, as far as prices go, I like to quote the prices that I can actually purchase this firearm for on Gunbroker, because this is another one of those rare firearms that I can't seem to find in stock anywhere. So this one I've seen online for anywhere from $2,500 to $3,300. So it's expensive. That's on Gunbroker. And well, let's get started. So it's a PCC. So what are the benefits of using a pistol caliber carbine with a 4.5-inch barrel when most handguns have a 4-inch to 4.5-inch barrel? Well, I'm going to give you my perspective on it. So with this platform, even though it utilizes 9mm, and even though you can utilize 9mm from a handgun, I think some of the advantages of using it in a pistol caliber carbine form factor are accuracy and shootability. So you can shoot this gun more accurate than you can a typical handgun, and it can handle hollow points a lot better than a typical handgun. So you're able to be more accurate and you can shoot faster in this particular platform. Now, as far as size wise, so in its folded configuration, in which there are many different styles of pistol braces that you can put on this, I prefer the folded mechanisms, as you guys might know by now. This firearm measures slightly over 14 inches, maybe 14 and a half. Also, just to demonstrate, this firearm is clear. All my weapons are cleared before video shooting, but there you go. Safe direction. This is a Raptor charging handle, not the one it comes with. It's just like I like Raptor charging handles. So while we're here, let's talk about the trigger and some of the accessories we have on this. So the trigger is a Timney trigger, single stage. It's a very, very nice trigger. So let's go ahead and demonstrate here. Break, almost zero take up. Reset, break. And it's very light. So that is extremely nice trigger. We have a folding brace. We also have ambi safeties. There we go. Longer on the left side. We have ambi magazine release. We have an ambi bolt catch, which is very, very nice. I actually do like that a lot. And a very small form factor. And because of its weight, it's actually a very soft shooter. It also has a polymer dust cover. I don't think it matters too much this polymer or not. It's useful, it's functional, it does what it needs to do. Usually with any type of pistol caliber carbine or anything like that that's small, I like to keep it small, minimalistic. Light, optic, that way I can fold it up and put it in a bag or anything else, something like that. It's a good gun that you can travel with, or a truck gun or anything like that. If 9mm is your preferred cartridge. Let me see. I believe there's been a total of just over 500 rounds shot out of this platform. And I can say I've had no issues whatsoever. No issues with any hollow points. I know a lot of PCCs and 9mm sometimes have trouble shooting hollow points. No issues there. No issues in reliability. No issues in recoil. No issues in nothing. And with the piston system in this MPX, it's like perfect. It's super reliable. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's honestly, in my opinion, probably the best pistol caliber carbine on the market. I know there's the B&T makes one, the APC9, but those platforms, even though they are reliable and soft shooting, I still would put the reliability advantage into something like this. Again, piston driven 9mm system. I just feel like it's going to be more reliable overall. Now, as far as accuracy goes, I haven't had any chance to actually shoot a B&T APC9, so I can't compare that there. But I would like to. So maybe one day in the future I will have one to compare. So on the Sig MPX, of course, you can install many different accessories. I mean, you can switch out the grip. On this particular one, I have a folding brace, the one it comes with. Sig also offers different types of braces. So this particular one is a folding one. They also offer this one, which is a metal retractable one that adjusts to different lengths. It's nicer, it's more sturdy because it doesn't spin like this one, but it's also, heavier. So it really just depends on what you're trying to do. Like I said before, in this type of weapon systems, I like to keep them the way they were designed to be, which is small and light and maneuverable. It'll still be small with this. It'll be just over 17 inches, but it's really up to you. This piece right here, so there's not very many angled foregrips that can really fit in this little space here. So what I decided to do was I searched online. I found a company that manufactures, the 3D prints these, and they're really nice. So they 3D printed this one for me, and it allows you to get a grip. It fits perfectly with the MPX here, and it works very well. They also, with this being a Sig, it has a modularity, so you can switch out this rail really easily by pulling out this pin. This rail cover comes off. So if you want to switch it to a longer rail and then pull out the barrel and put a longer barrel, it's very easy to do. Let's switch her over to the other side. I mean, this is such a nice firearm. It's really hard to explain on video. Let me try. Let's say you're in the market for a pistol caliber carbine for whichever reason. I don't think you could go wrong with the MPX. The only downside to this, or should I say Well, yeah, let's do pros and cons. Pros: soft recoiling, great trigger, great ergonomics, ambidextrous everything. I mean, quality. And the biggest pro of all, it's extremely reliable with hollow points, with practice ammo, FMJ rounds, with multiple different hollow points. I haven't had a single issue. And some of my friends who also own these firearms haven't had any issues either. But cons, of course, there's always cons, right? There's cons to anything. So cons, not a lot of rail space. I mean, you can't really do too much with it. If you wanted to, it'd be really difficult to figure out how to set up a light on the side, a push button, flip up sights. I mean, you don't have much space for anything. The brace it comes with. This thing is flimsy. It sucks. Moves easily, moves by itself. You might grab it and it might be like this. I mean, that's going to interfere with you shooting in a life or death situation in some way, shape, or form. And one of the biggest cons to me is cost. This thing is ridiculously expensive. I do get that it's a piston-driven operating system, 9mm device, but it is super expensive. $2,500 to $3,300. I mean, you could purchase quite a few nice firearms for that price. But then it goes to the question, well, is it worth it? I can't say no to that. I mean, it's definitely worth it because it's going to work. It's going to be able to protect you and your family's lives if need be. And it's going to work with all kinds of ammo. And another downside I would say to this particular platform is magazine costs. I mean, these things can be up to $70 a piece. Don't get me wrong, they're nice, still feed lips and stuff, but I haven't known them to break. But I mean, if you're a type of person who likes to hoard magazines, they can get quite pricey on top of the regular price as is. So what are my final thoughts on this platform? Well, I already said it. Pretty much, I think it's the best pistol caliber carbine that you can buy. I think it's leaps and bounds better than the CZ Scorpion Micro. I think it's even better than the B&T. I think it's better than the MP5, in my personal opinion. I believe that this is simply just the best pistol caliber carbine that you can buy. Yes, it's very expensive. I think it's a great personal defense weapon when you need something more than your typical handgun. I think it's super accurate. Reliability is, of course, the most important, and it's very reliable. It's great with hollow points, fast follow-up shots. I mean, everything about this thing is nice. Completely ambidextrous controls, not to mention a amazing trigger. Damn near perfect trigger. So yes, it has advantages. Yes, I mean, I just think it's a great gun. If you have the money and you're in the market for a PCC, I don't think you could do better. So that's my personal opinion. And if you guys want to know anything else about the MPX, please feel free to let me know or comment down below. I will respond to you as soon as I can. And this is the Michigunner CJ signing off. Please subscribe.